now in this life is purified. That this karmic debt is repaid. So at that time, actually, in Tibet, in the snowy land, there was no worse sickness than leprosy. It was incurable, and a person with leprosy could not even go close to a physician, and could not be close anymore close to his relatives and friends. He was banned to a very far away place, an isolated place, a place that is even far away from any trees or rocky mountains, a completely empty, desolated place. And the family would place their food at a very distant place. And later, when he didn't take his food any longer and had passed away, they would let him stay let him dissolve into the ground. But nobody was able to actually go there and care for them. So not even then would they go close to the person with leprosy. It is also said that a person that is sick with leprosy cannot go close to a tree, for example, because it would cause even the tree to wither, and also it would destroy the Rocky Mountains and so on. So therefore, not even they could go close to such a place. So Jigten Sumgön contracted this illness of leprosy, and he was banned from his homeland. And away he practiced Donglen, giving and taking, and he cultivated great compassion and prayed to Tara. And he was in this isolated place and about to die, and no one of his Dharma friends would be close to him. But as a result of his practice, in a short time, he was completely cured from his sickness. He was just like before, and even more so, through him having experienced this sickness, it is said that through his blessings, all of the following Drikung practitioners, following the Drikung lineage, will never contract this sickness. And in fact, it never happened in history that anybody did again contract this sickness following this lineage. So at his retreat, he beheld the 7 Taras, and thereafter then composed the 7 lines of supplication for protection to Tara. And at a later point, then there was a large assembly with many lamas present, and in the space, the Kini appeared with a beautiful voice vision of the Kini appeared, and all the lamas were wondering whose voice is this. And Jigten Sumgön knew, and he said that there once was this great grandmother. It is the voice of Achi, and so Achi was the great grandmother. So the fathers, the father had a son, the son had a mother, and then she was born. So after 4 generations, it is called a great grandmother. And that is the time when she was given the name Achi, and she became Achi Chogi Dharma. So the order in which she received these names is that first she had the name Dharma or Tara. And second, she had the name Chogi, which means Dharma. And then third, she got the last name of Achi. And that put together then became Achi Chogi Dharma. And so actually there are many stories about Jigten Sumgön and Achi and how his activities flourished. And Rinpoche said I might be somewhat, maybe some things are incorrect and a little bit mixed up. But Rinpoche said I did not actually get that from a history book, but just a lineage that was orally transmitted, and Rinpoche is now repeating it to you.